So you've seen magicians find four of a kind when they're cutting the deck and shuffling the cards. You saw me do that a few minutes ago. But I've done something crazy here. I've sleight of hand proofed the pack by placing a rubber band. You can feel that's around the deck. And we won't just wrap it once, we'll wrap it twice around. So it's literally almost impossible to find any of the cards. Now, you're gonna do this, not me. Hold out a finger, any finger.
Be careful.
Yeah, be careful with your choice. That's two fingers. We're getting the, okay, there we go, that's one finger. Place your finger on top of the deck, just there, push down. You're gonna find it, and all you've gotta do is lift your finger. 1, 2, 3. Check it out, 4 cards, not just any 4 cards, but you found the 1, 2, 3, 4. I love barely lift a finger. All you need is 4 aces, deck of cards, a rubber band. Now the rubber band you use is important. It can be virtually any rubber band as long as it's fairly new. But depending on the elasticity and the size, you may need to double wrap it, you may need to triple wrap it, or you may need to only wrap it once. With this size, which is about 2 inches long when not stretched, I wrap it twice. So there is a setup. The setup is simple. You're going to wrap the rubber band around the deck, in my case twice, at about the center. You then place the aces beneath the banded deck so that it blends in perfectly as if the whole deck was banded. And believe me, when people see a deck of cards with a rubber band around it, they don't say, hey, I wonder if there are 4 aces secreted on the bottom of the deck, not under the rubber band. They don't think this way. So it's a perfect sort of assumption that they make that the deck is banded completely. And that's the assumption that works the magic. You hold the deck in this way, and you can hold it in dealing grip. And when you're ready to make 4 aces appear, you're going to apparently wrap it even a little more. And what you do is this. You cut the deck with the band around the pack, split it in this way, twist the deck. So I've just twisted it end for end, getting tight now with that rubber band, and then I fold it under the bottom of the deck. What that does is it looks like you've merely cut the deck with the rubber band around it. Actually, you have created a scenario where you've got the bottom half banded, the top half banded, and the center portion with the 4 aces is the only part of the deck not with the rubber band around it. So all you have to do to conceal that is put your fingers around the side of the pack right where it's banded, and you're fine. That's the position. To make the 4 aces appear, here's what you do. You place the deck in this cut fashion on the table, and you have a spectator put her finger on the deck. Now she's holding it into place. If she lifts her finger, it's going to start to happen. So you build it up, you build the suspense, and you eventually tell her to dramatically lift her finger, and 4 cards pop out of the deck, and those 4 cards are the 1, 2, 3, 4 aces. Let me take you through that again. You begin with the deck, rubber band around it, and the 4 aces on the bottom. Again, if you don't call attention to it, there'd be no reason to suspect that the aces are not banded. I cut half to my right, twist, and replace under the deck. I hold the sides of the deck very carefully to control my angles, and I ask a spectator to put her finger on top. When you're ready to make the aces appear, all you do is lift, and 4 cards come neatly out of the pack, and those, of course, are your 1, 2, 3, and 4 aces.